Well, gas prices are hitting a lot of people very hard right now, and prices at the pump could go even higher.
Republicans in Congress say it's the result of the Biden administration energy policies. Alex Cameron spoke to our congressional delegates and oil experts, and reports from our News on 6 Washington bureau.
Well, the Oklahoma delegation supports President Biden's ban on Russian oil, but they say it should have been coupled with a reversal of all of his energy policies, which they say have stifled domestic production, keeping supply from meeting demand.
Price of gasoline just in the past 13 months has gone up over $1 a gallon. That wasn't because of Russia and Ukraine.
The root cause of high energy and gas prices is due to the anti-energy policies of the Biden administration.
The two primary anti-energy policies, critics say, are canceling construction of the Keystone XL pipeline and pausing the approval of new drilling permits on federal land.
You know, there are other factors that are at work.
Walt Duncan, president of Duncan Oil in Oklahoma City, says those begin with the fact that well before Biden took office, Wall Street began to take a different view toward oil and gas because companies were not turning big enough profits.
Essentially, the capital markets are just no longer, no longer friendly to the oil and gas business.
The effect is that drilling programs became less aggressive. And now, when it seems clear that being aggressive would pay off, Duncan says there are supply issues.
Pipe casing is very hard to find. It's very expensive. There are probably assets that we could put to work in the way of rigs and that sort of thing, but there's simply no people to run them.
Duncan doesn't suggest the administration's policies are oil and gas friendly, but
in my opinion, they really have not, in the short term, they have not had a huge impact on current production.
Duncan's certainly not alone in making these observations. Other industry analysts say when it comes to understanding production levels, the key relationship to watch is not the one between the president and the industry, but the one between the oil and gas company and its investors. From our Washington bureau, I'm Oklahoma's own Alex Cameron.